It's time to play another Planeswalker heavy deck here in the MTG Rocks channel. This is Jake Vyper and I'm about to play this Jeskai Superfriends deck that recently got a 5-0 in MTGO. So this deck has 21 Planeswalkers in the main deck with one more Planeswalker in the sideboard, which is the Wanderer, which is excellent against red, by the way. So 21 Planeswalkers, that's a lot. That's 3 more Planeswalkers than the banned Super Friends deck I recently did in our channel. If you haven't seen that, I'll put the link below or you can check it out on our channel. So, why do we want to run a lot of Planeswalkers in this deck? Well, the main reason is because we want to take advantage of Sarkhan the Masterless, which says that if you +1, all our Planeswalkers become a 4/4 flying dragon creatures until end of turn. Or if you -3, we can make a 4/4 dragon flying creature. And it also protects our Planeswalkers, just in case a cheap creature attacks us, it can deal 1 damage to them. So, Sarkhan is the main focus in this deck. And to make use of its ability, we need to have a good amount of Planeswalkers that we can play at an earlier turns, like Narset, Dovin, and Teferi, and also the old Sarkhan from Core 2019. These cards help us defend ourselves in the early turns, stalling our opponent, while also providing the Planeswalkers we need by the time we play Sarkhan the Masterless. We also have Kasmina to give our dragons extra protection with its static ability, and also makes tokens to protect our Planeswalkers as well. So in the early turns, we can play Shock or Lightning Strike or Lava Coil, good removal cards against our opponent. And we got Fblthp, which is a good way to provide a blocker to protect our Planeswalkers, and it also draws us a card. So Fblthp is excellent in stalling our opponent until we can do our master plan of playing Sarkhan eventually. This deck also runs 2 copies of Ugin, which proves to be great. Ugin can make a 2/2 and can destroy on colored permanent, so Ugin is great in this build. It's a good backup plan. We also have 3 copies of Urza's Ruinous Blast. You don't see this card in standard a lot, but in this build it works, thankfully. So I played against a Phoenix deck with this card, and it just exiled all their Phoenix. And we don't see this a lot in standard because it requires a legendary permanent on the field so we can cast this. But in this deck, we have a bunch of those. We got a lot of Planeswalkers that serve as legendary permanents. So we can go play a Planeswalker by turn 3, then Urza's Ruinous Blast, wipe out the board. So this is Urza's Ruinous Blast is just great. In the sideboard, we got more cards against control, more counter spells. We got Shalai, we got Deafening Clarion. And we got Wrath Compassion. So this deck functions like a Jeskai control deck, but without the counter spells really, just more focus on the Planeswalkers. Let's play some ranked best of 1 matches and see how we do. Alright, let's go. Playing against Komakero. There's a lot of spicy decks with War of the Spark. Brian McCormick in our channel just did a mono green Tron, of course without the Tron lands. And I recently did Arrakis Aristocrats. So it's a good time to play standard right now. Okay, so we got Sacred Foundry, Interplanar Beacon, which help us get the mana we need to play the Planeswalkers. We'll keep this. We can probably Lightning Strike on turn 2 something. Too bad we're getting all Shock lands. But Interplanar Beacon will help us get blue, but we still need a second blue. We're gonna play Sulfur Falls just to have open mana with a Lightning Strike. Looks like we're going against banned mid-range or maybe Nexus, banned Nexus. Okay, it looks like nothing yet. He might have a counter spell. I'm gonna go ahead and play I could play either Sarkhan or Narset. Probably Narset, that way I can gain some advantage first. Okay, we can get the Sarkhan Masterless. As I said, this is the center of our deck. We want to be able to make use of this ability. Okay, looks like it's a mid-range deck, not Nexus. Maybe Nexus mid-range. Okay. Oh, got Mystic. At least we know he got a Mystic. So it's probably best Lightning Strike that now before... I'm gonna go -2.
Just the trick for this.
Oh, we got another Sarkhan. Do we need a second Sarkhan? Yeah, I'll get a second Sarkhan. So we need to protect ourselves against that. I guess we can play Teferi, bounce that, and Lightning Strike. But the thing is, he has Filled Mystic, which could be dangerous. But we do want to stall him before we are able to. So we're going to play this tap. Play Teferi. I love Interplanar Beacon. Gains us life. I'm going to return that. That'll probably help him because he gets to explore again. Now we have to discard a card. We're not going to discard our land. Wow, this is tough to pick. I don't want to discard my Ugin. Maybe the baby Sarkhan. Okay. So we know he got Filled Mystic. And I think we'd rather play Sarkhan now before he has open mana to counter. Okay, we got Fblthp. So we're gonna go +1.
I've got time.
We're gonna go pay 2 life. Then we can make a dragon, I guess. Or we can turn these. But the thing is, he can attack one of our planeswalkers if we don't make a dragon. So maybe it's best to Lightning Strike that one first and play Fblthp. Because even if we play Sarkhan, he might have a you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and play Sarkhan. And make a dragon. Maybe I should have Lightning Strike, then Fblthp. But let's see how this goes. We got another Sarkhan, so I'm not that worried. At least we have a good blocker. I can't think of a removal card that they could use. Maybe a Seal Away, but my creature has to be tapped so he can use that. Okay, that's too early. Quit too early. All right, so this deck's pretty good. I like it's fun. I like Planeswalker decks. Looks like this deck is also faster than the Bant Super Friends, because Bant Super Friends is more control-y. And it can take up to 45 minutes per game. And this one is faster because you make dragons, you attack, you're actually proactive with this Super Friends deck compared to the Bant Super Friends deck that I did. Okay, so we got 3 lands. We got a Hallowed Fountain. We can Fblthp by turn 2. Then we can probably Narset by turn 3. So this is an okay hand. Looks like we're playing against Mono Red. No. We need to shock that later. I'm just gonna play this tap for now. He might play Steamkin. If he plays Steamkin, we want to kill that ASAP. So Fblthp is a good blocker. It also draws us a card. So it's a good way to stall our opponent. But we might not play Fblthp right away. But if we think we're gonna miss a land drop, we might play it an earlier time. It's just a 1-2 right now, but it's gonna snowball with Mono Red. Okay, Skewer. Maybe. Okay, not the Spectacle card. So most likely these will be 2/2s next turn. So I think I want to go ahead shock one of them. Or no, I'm not gonna play Fblthp yet, because next turn I could do Fblthp and shock. Right now I think I'm gonna go just wait. I can shock. I wish this was a Steam Vents though, instead of a Hallowed Fountain. That way we can use shock twice. Okay, so it's gonna Lightning Strike us. Then we're gonna shock 1. We'll take 2. Okay, sure. Okay, great. We got Dovin Hand of Control. I guess we can play Dovin right now. That would make his sorceries and instants cheaper. Dovin is like the anti-red card. So Dovin's really great. But we can also cast this card. No one rushed to play Dovin yet. This will help us draw a card and get another Dovin. Great. Probably best to shock this now. That way he can't play Skewer the Critics. Or I mean lightning, the lightning card. Okay, Pyromancer. I'm glad I didn't play Dovin yet, because Viashino could directly hit Dovin when it hits the battlefield. Right now, see, Fblthp is great blocker against Pyromancer. It's a 1/1 and it drew us a card, so we didn't really lose anything. I think I'm gonna go ahead, play this tap, then I'm gonna go ahead and play a Dovin. Just an extra protection, just to make his burn spells expensive. So, as you can see, Dovin is a good way to stall our opponent, even against his fast decks. Okay, that's gonna be... We can lightning strike that.
Not even me.
Okay, I'm glad we targeted that. Okay, so we're probably gonna lightning strike the Chain Whirler. Then Narset. Yeah, I think that's the ideal play here. Then target that, then play Narset, -2. Get another Narset. So right now we're slower compared to the first game, but it looks like we're gonna take control of this game. We're at 8 life, which kind of sucks, but at least we have Dovin to make his burn spells more expensive, and he only got 3 lands. So I think we need to eventually... Okay, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna kill Dovin, but we got another Dovin.
I accept defeat.
Okay, so we can -2 this one. Oh, we got another Dovin. We missed, sadly. It happens. Probably go Fblthp, then another Dovin. That will draw us a card. Great. Let's not forget, this is legendary, so we can only have 1 copy in it at a time. So right now, we'd rather play a second Dovin.
Look forward to seeing your mistakes. Boxes are made to be thought out.
We need our Sarkhan though, that way we can start being proactive. And okay, that's gonna be an issue. Okay, he can't play that yet. And he's out of mana, so he can't really play it now. He can attack, but we will block with Fblthp. If he attacks Narset, I'll let it die. I'll save the Fblthp, the mean card. And we got another Fblthp too. But we don't want Chandra to go too high, because if it loses loyalty, we're gonna get some damage, and we only got 8 life left. Okay, so he's attacking Dovin. And we're gonna trade. Still no Sarkhan, sadly. Oh great, Ruinous. Oh wow. I just realized we can get rid of Chandra with Urza's Ruinous Blast as long as we have a legendary permanent. Because it says exile all non-land permanent. So that could get rid of his Chandra or Experimental Frenzy if he plays it. I think right now the best one is to put that, then play it in our set. And we're gonna choose this to stay. Go -2. Ooh, we can get Ugin too. Probably get Ugin here. We need to start becoming proactive before he can give us 8 damage. So we're pretty have good defense right now, but we don't know what he has in his hand. So he might burn us. Dovin helps 2 ways. Okay, he got Viashino that could deal 2 damage. Too bad the enter the battlefield effect. still burns us, like without taxing him with mana, because it's not an artifact, instant, or sorcery. So, but I do want him to play it so we can Urza's Ruinous Blast and wipe out his creatures. So I hope he does play it this turn. It's just risky that we're gonna lose 2 more life and we only got 8 life left. Okay. I'm glad that doesn't have haste. Now he's probably gonna go +1 Chandra here. Okay, we're down to 6. We're in danger zone. Okay, he's thinking about something. Maybe he has some burn spells. Maybe lightning strike. Okay, skewer. Okay, I'm surprised he targeted Narset, not Dovin. Why would he do that? Okay, we got Sarkhan, but I don't think we'll play it yet. I guess we could go ahead or just Ruinous Blast before it's too late. Because we don't want him to keep doing Chandra's abilities. That aren't legendary in our creed. Oh, I forgot. My bad. I forgot all non-legendary, and Chandra is legendary. My bad, guys. But I guess we'll just keep that untapped just in case he has. Shoot, I forgot about that. I forgot it's non-legendary. I forgot Chandra's legendary. Well, at least we got rid of those 2 creatures. We don't want to go to 2 life for sure. So, if you decline, your opponent draws 3 cards. So we're going to decline. Too bad Dovin can't really prevent burn spells. It just taxes them more. Oh, this is gonna be harder for us to get rid. I think we have to play Ugin then kill Chandra. Yeah, I think that's the best thing we can do. Oh, I see why he killed Narset. Is it best to play Ugin now? Yeah, I'll probably play Ugin now. But the thing is, he can just easily burn Ugin. I'll play it anyway because I don't want him to. I don't want her to -7. So we're kind of in a tight spot right now. But Dovin is doing its job to tax. But he's got 5 mana, so he can play more burn spells now. So he's gonna draw more cards here. Decline. Yeah, he's got a lot of cards. This is dangerous. He might have a shock. He can shock. I wish I could play 2 Dovins. That way I could tax double. I hope we drew creatures, not burn spells. Risk factor is great, so I think I'm gonna play Narset. That way he can't draw extra cards. Okay, great. Looks like he might have enough burn spells. +2. I'm gonna go ahead and play Narset. I guess I can go ahead Sarkhan. Baby Sarkhan. Then play Sarkhan. +1. I think we can discard the Dovin. Okay. That doesn't really do much. Maybe I should have discarded the Sarkhan because we have a Sarkhan here as a creature. I just don't want him drawing more cards, but at least we have Narset, which stops his risk factor effect of drawing extra cards. Ouch. Yeah, he might get us already. Do you have another burn spell? Go ahead, do it. I wish we have more ways to gain life here. +1. I guess we'll have to aggro him out. Oh, wow. We have to... I wish the Planeswalkers could all have haste. I'm short by one Planeswalker because when we play Sarkhan, we that's only 16 damage because it doesn't make it haste if we make it a Planeswalker. So this is kind of annoying. Let's go -2 on our set. See what we get.
Just the trigger for this.
Okay, nothing really helps. I guess we get Kasmina. Teferi. Maybe Teferi is better. Do we have Teferi already? Teferi. Probably get Kasmina. Okay, plus... I need to cast dragon spells. Okay, we're running out of time. We have to hurry up. 4 or 5... this is difficult. Play Sarkhan. We need to get a lightning strike maybe, but even that we don't have enough mana.
Bolus told me I should do this.
Oh wow, I should have done that first. That way I would have gained life, but I don't think it really matters because he probably has the right amount of burn spells. I'm gonna go +1. I don't think that's enough because we can't attack Sarkhan because of the summoning sickness. 4, 8, 12, 16. You can't attack that too because of summoning sickness. So we can only attack. We're gonna decline this one because he won't be able to draw those cards anyway. Yeah, he probably... we're just gonna attack those two. No, actually, let's attack them all. Except the other ones. Yeah, he probably got this already. Good game. Yeah, I'm short by 1 damage because I can attack those two, but I can't attack these two. So yeah, that was close. He probably got us already with a burn spell. Good game it is. Yeah, he's got a lot of mana, and the taxing of Dovin doesn't really matter here if he has the cards. Oh, there you go. And he's got the shock. Yep, he's got this. Alright, that's good. So that was close. At least we had a good chance against Mono Red. So 1 win, 1 loss with this Jeskai control. We'll play a few more best of 1 rank. See how we do. Okay, we're playing against Russia. Cool avatar, bro. We'll keep this. Too bad. We always keep getting double sacred in opening. But at least we got the Interplanar. We can play Teferi, I guess, turn 2. Let's see what she's playing. Or he. Play this, tap. Okay, white. Okay. Looks like some kind of I don't think I'm gonna Lava Coil that one. can go Teferi, then bounce a creature. Okay, now that's worth Lava Coiling. If I play Teferi now... if I play Teferi now to bounce that, Teferi is gonna die right away. But we draw a card, so that could work well. Or we can play Narset and try to distract him with Narset. He's probably gonna attack Narset now. We'll just get Ruinous Blast. We need a 5th land and a Planeswalker to survive. The great thing is Teferi, if we +1, we can play Urza's Ruinous Blast instant speed. So we need... Okay, more creatures. That's gonna be tough. Okay. Teferi. Probably Lava Coil the Wild Growth Walker before it gets bigger. It's gonna be hard for us to play a Ruinous Blast now. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Enter Step, Lava Coil the Walker. Okay. I hope he doesn't attack Narset, that way we can Ruinous. Oh no, a Johnny is in the house.
Light shall always conquer darkness.
Okay, looks like this deck can be slow. Really slow. Okay, great. We need 1 land though. If we drew a land, we would have wiped his creatures, but we didn't draw a land. I guess right now we can play Teferi, bounce maybe Pelt Collector, just to slow him down a bit. And just to... I think Pelt Collector is worth returning more. Or Enforcer. I'll bring back the Enforcer.
Might be a bad idea.
Okay, great. We can strike something. Too bad we can't strike on time to kill a Johnny. But he might go -2 here. Okay. Shoot. So this is kind of a green-white Celestia mid-range. Or aggro.
You just let me know if you're up for round 2.
Johnny's pretty good. Okay, at least he made a Johnny weaker, so we can, I guess, Lightning Strike one of them. No land, unfortunately. Though we can Fblthp, then Lightning Strike something. Probably a Johnny. Yeah, I'll go ahead and play Fblthp. Fblthp is also enables us to play Urza's Ruinous Blast, and we did not get a Johnny. He can't do -2 right now, so I'm gonna hold off my instant speeds and end my turn. Hopefully we get a 5th land next turn so we can wipe out the board. He's gonna gain life, that's okay. We'll shock that. Or Lightning Strike. Okay, what is he targeting with this one? Fblthp. Okay. Oh, great. Now it's going to be hard for us to play Urza's Ruinous Blast. Okay, we're probably going to Lightning Strike one of the creatures. Are you attacking all at me? You can kill the Pelt Collector before it gets bigger with Lightning Strike. So yeah, I'm gonna kill the Pelt Collector here. We're down to 9 life though. Yes! Yes! Yes, but we don't... The bad thing though is that a Johnny's gonna be outside of range of shock here. So... I guess we don't have to use Urza's Ruinous Blast right now. We can go Teferi, bounce a creature, and shock a Johnny before it gets bigger. So I can go Kasmina, then shock, Yeah, I think that's probably... Oh, no. Because he can just tap my creature. So I think I'm going to shock a Johnny here. Play Teferi. I just hope he doesn't draw another Ajani.
Stand by and watch.
I'm going to bounce that. Okay, great. We can survive. This is making me nervous. Please not another Ajani. Whew. Close. Very close. Oh, wait. I just realized something. This says non-land permanents, so we can exile the Prison Realms. This is just great. We're making a good comeback here.
Here we go.
I think, yeah, it's time to play Urza's Ruinous Blast. We got 2 legendary permanents. So we're gonna go ahead and wipe. Woo! Yes! Choose legendary permanent. We'll keep the higher loyalty. And we get to draw a card. Cool. But we're at 4 life, so... We need... And he's at 23, so... Okay, we got this. Whew! That was close. So I'm glad I killed Johnny first before... doing the Urza's Ruinous Blast. I would probably not survive that if I didn't kill the Johnny first. So this deck is not easy to play. You have to sequence right and not rush into things. So let's play maybe a couple more games. So that's 2-1 so far. Lost to Mono Red earlier. It was a close game though. I'm having fun with this deck, even if it's not 100% win rate. Okay, game 4 of Jeskai Superfriends. We're playing against Ray. Alright, so we got 4 lands on our set, a Shock and a Sarkhan. I think this is keepable. We're gonna play Hallowed Fountain tap. Okay, we'll play Sulfur Falls. Maybe I should have played Steam Vents, that way I can play my Shockland this turn, but that's okay. Sure, looks like another Mono Red deck. Let's see if we can beat Mono Red this time. We lost to Mono Red in game 2. Okay, so great. So we can shock that before it gets bigger. Then we can play Narset on our turn, but we'll have to shock. Oh no, we don't have to shock because we got this one. Maybe I should have gotten Sarkhan first. Okay, we'll get Kasmina. Alright, this is doing... We're doing fine, I guess. He can shock Narset. But that's okay, at least he's not... Okay, he's... That's scary. Nothing yet. We'll go -2. We got Ugin here, which we probably can play later. I'm not sure if Teferi or Ugin's better. I'll get Teferi first. We might need it more. Also restricts him from casting instant speed. So we're gonna play... I don't want to shock myself, so I'm gonna play this one first. Next time we can play Sarkhan. Discard a card. Okay, what do we discard? I don't think I want to discard Steam Vents. That way we're guaranteed the 5th land to play Sarkhan. I don't think I want to discard Lightning Strike as well, because he might play a Chain Whirler. Then we would have to kill. So I might discard... Wow, this is tougher than I thought. I'll discard the Teferi. Okay, we drew an Ugin. Cool. Oh, we didn't have to discard that one, by the way. But it's a good trade.
You want to play with fire, huh? What's that smell?
Okay.
Oh, it's you burning.
So I think we'll play with Kasmina first and play Sarkhan later. That way we have more 4/4 dragons when Sarkhan comes into play. Or we can go ahead and play Sarkhan and swing Chandra before it goes out of control. That might be a better way, but I don't think I'm gonna rush to attack Chandra right now. So I'm gonna play Kasmina for now to give our dragons extra protection once our Planeswalker becomes dragons. So we're gonna make a wizard, and we gotta discard a card. Teferi has to go again. I may discard a card, but I'm not gonna discard a card. Okay, so he's got light up the stage. Okay. At least we have a good 2/2 defense here to block the lava. Okay, got 2 lava runners, so we can only block 1. Okay, so we'll have to block 1. At least Kasmina still lives, so this could still become a dragon. Gonna go ahead, play Sarkhan. So this is the beauty of this deck. We could make our Planeswalkers dragons. And attack Chandra. Okay. He might attack Sarkhan though. That's maybe I should have not done that. Maybe I should have made a dragon. We did lose I forgot Chandra's static ability. We did lose a good amount of life there. Discard a card. I'm gonna discard Narset here. So he might focus his attack on Sarkhan or just on us. Okay, Frenzy is gonna be an issue, but we can get rid of it with Ugin. Gonna kill Kasmina. Okay, so Frenzy's a problem. We might go ahead, play Raveler, bounce the Frenzy, Lightning Strike that maybe. I'm gonna make a dragon. Cause okay, yeah, we'll make a dragon, then go +1. We'll discard one of the Teferis. Play that tap. I think I'm gonna go ahead, play Lightning Teferi, then bounce the Frenzy. That way we have enough mana to Lightning Strike the Lava Runner if we need to, or Lightning Strike him. So we'll have enough, so we can deal enough damage when we turn our Planeswalker into dragons. So that's exactly 16 later attacking if he doesn't kill one of them. Actually 20 with the dragon. So it's going to be hard for him to deal with all of these. He'll have to get rid of Sarkhan here so that I won't turn them into dragons. But even that, we can -7 this one and make a bunch of dragons. Okay, Sarkhan, targeting Sarkhan. Yep, I thought so. So
There is no peace in defeat.
okay, so probably gonna go Lightning Strike the creature. That way we can feel more secured against that attacking. Oh wow, we can I think that's it. Yeah, we can play Sarkhan +1, swing 16. Exactly. But let's just do this just in case.
Don't worry.
I'm not gonna ultimate, because if we ultimate, we'll lose the Planeswalker. So we're gonna go like this. Yep, exactly 16. Great. So that's 3-1 for this Jeskai Superfriends deck. We'll play one more, see if we get another win or another loss. So this is a pretty fun deck. Jeskai control is good. I would like to test this in best of 3 as well so I can see how the sideboard works. So if you like playing Planeswalker decks that are not as slow as Bant Super Friends, this is the deck to run. Okay, so we got Dovin, we got Teferi, we got Sarkhan, we got Ruinous. We'll keep this. Okay. What is this? Blue-black control? Okay, we'll just keep this tap. That way we can lightning strike if we need to. He might have Thought Erasure here. Probably has Thought Erasure. No Thought Erasure, okay. So it's probably best to lightning strike that now before he can protect it. Okay, this is a weird Dimir deck. Maybe it's a twist of mono blue tempo with a black. Okay, what are we discarding? Probably, okay, Dovin could tax him, so I think Dovin is good. Maybe Fblthp. Yeah, we'll discard Fblthp. I don't think we need that. Yeah, maybe I should have kept Fblthp. I forgot I don't have a turn 3 play. I don't have a shock land. This could be a problem. I'm glad he doesn't have Thought Erasure though. I guess we could go ahead and play Dovin to make his sorceries an instant. No need for activation. The static ability is good enough. Hopefully that will slow him down. Okay, we got Sulfur Falls. We could play Teferi just to prevent future counter spells, or Narset maybe. Maybe Narset is better. Yeah, I'll play Narset. Okay, another Narset or a Sarkhan. I'll get a second Sarkhan, just in case he counters the first one. Alright, he's got a lot of cards in hand, and he hasn't played anything yet. I wonder what he's... Okay, it's a Dimir Invasion deck. We actually featured that in our channel. Brian did that deck, I think a few weeks ago. So check it out. It actually has the most views in our channel. So it's pretty good. Go -2. We'll get Kasmina. I guess we could bounce the Dread Horde to stall him a bit. Bounce that. Then we can play our... No need to play it untap because we don't have a turn... Okay, so that will slow him down a bit. He's gonna probably play the Dread Horde Invasion again. Okay, and we can shock the army if we need to.
I'll protect you.
I guess we can play Kasmina first. That way when you play Sarkhan... Oh wait, I didn't mean to get rid of that land. Oh well. We can't activate Narset. It's gonna make an army which we can shock. So a mass is pretty effective, especially if the army gets to 6 power, and so it'll get lifelink. So the loss of life won't matter much if he makes the army big enough. So we want to kill that before it gets big. I'm gonna go ahead and shock that because he's gonna amass for 4 and we don't want him to amass for 5. And that... Okay. I think right now we can go ahead Urza's Ruinous Blast. We can stall this army for a while.
Studying contrasts. I'm excellent, and you're, well, not.
That's more like it.
focus on what matters.
Discard a card. I don't think we need another Dovin. Guess I'll play Sarkhan. I'll just go ahead and try to attack him right now.
Summon you.
So good! Then we can do that again next turn. Oh my gosh, this deck is sick. I like this deck better than the Bent. Okay, that's great. That's okay, because we got a second Sarkhan here. And I don't think he has anything to get rid of that. Yep, we got it. Good game. So we won 4 out of 5 best of 1 ranked games with this Jeskai Superfriends deck. It's a proactive Planeswalker heavy deck that runs 21 Planeswalkers in the main deck. So if you want to see me play this deck again, let me know in the comment section below. Give us a like, subscribe, and I might play this deck again, maybe best of 3 next time to see how the sideboard goes. I'm still learning how to play this deck, but I'm glad to introduce this deck to you guys. It won 5-0 in MTGO, and it's great. It's one of the best decks right now, I think. So I'll see if we can get to Mythic with it. Thanks for watching, guys.